This Algebra Nation video will cover all of workbook page 98. Check it out. I think he's on the phone with his parents. If you lip read, it looks like he's telling them, no, I didn't get a 399 or higher on the EOC, and I'm stuck taking algebra again all next year, Mom. Look, you can just tell that's what he's saying. Don't let that happen to you. Epic fail.
I want you to try two of them now. Go ahead, pause the video, give both these a try, and we'll see what happens. Pause now. For this first one, let's start with the coefficients. 27 over 10. Now, if you're not sure how to simplify what it's divisible by, you can always try and do all the factors. You can try and write them all out. Like 27 is 3 times 9, or that'd be 3 times 3 times 3. And 10 is 5 times 2. So in some cases, if you're not sure, write all the factors. If you have to set up a factor tree and then rewrite it, that's fine. But in this case, nothing simplifies. So 27 and 10, you would leave alone. It would just stay 27 on the numerator and 10 on the denominator. Next up, let's look at the variables. So we've dealt with the actual coefficients. Let's look at the variables. J to the fourth, j to the third. So here, when we divide, we subtract. Which one has more, the numerator or the denominator? The numerator does. So the answer is going to be in the numerator. 4 minus 3 will give you j to the first in the numerator. But remember, we know there's a 1 there. You wouldn't write it, or you wouldn't see it as an answer. Next up, j's are taken care of. K is by its lonesome self. Leave it alone. Good. M, remember, that's m to the first and m to the third. In this case, I have more m's on the numerator or the denominator? The denominator. So the answer will be in the denominator. 3 minus 1 is 2, and you have 2 m's left in the denominator. And that would be your final answer. Let's do one more. Negative 15 over 10. What are these divisible by? That would be 5 times 2. That would be 5 times 3 with a negative. So they both are divisible. They both have a factor of 5. 5 goes into 10 2 times. 5 goes into 15 3 times. And so the reduced fraction, the simplified version, is negative 3 over 2. Negative 3 over 2. And now, here we go with the actual exponents. E to the third, e to the second. Which do I have more of, on the numerator or the denominator? The numerator. So therefore the answer will be in the numerator for e. 3 minus 2 will give me e to the first power, but I'm not going to write a 1. H to the fifth is by its lonesome self. M to the fifth is by its lonesome self. And that would be your answer. So ready? Let's beat that test. Again, if you get a word problem, you know that if you see an expression, you're probably going to have to simplify. So let's go ahead and simplify, and then we'll read the question. Or if you want to, you can read it and then simplify. But you know if you see this, you're going to be simplifying. Y to the 14th, y to the 7th. 14 and 7, there's more on the numerator, so the answer will be in the numerator. 14 minus 7 will give you y to the 7th. Z to the 7th, z to the 3rd. 7, 3. We have more z's in the numerator, so the answer will be in the numerator. 7 minus 3 will give you 4. In this case, there's nothing left in the denominator, so that completely simplified. So the answer would be y to the 7th, z to the 4th. No need to even write a division there. Again, it would just be y to the 7th, y to the 7, z to the 4. But hold on, that's the answer for this expression, but is that the answer for the question? Barry Schmelly was given the following problem to solve as part of a larger riddle. His final answer was in the form y to the m, z to the n. It is. If he simplified the expression correctly, what is the correct value of m, the exponent on y? So what is the correct value of m, the exponent on y? And the answer would be 7. So you may have to simplify, but then again, make sure you're answering the question that they're asking. So overall, when you're asked to divide monomials, you're going to go ahead and simplify the coefficients. You'll divide those, and you'll subtract the exponents. Whichever one has more, numerator or denominator, is where it'll stay. And if they're the same, that just means it completely simplifies. It reduces out. And there you go.